Last time we talked, I was burning my pathways of all the weeds, and it did well. This is all charred. Of course, I didn't want to put anything down for Roundup or anything, pesticide or herbicide, anything to kill everything. So I wanted to do it the natural way. So I burned it, and it worked. I think I'll have to come back and do it, but it dries them out, I think, in the first pass through, and then you come back and just singe everything. But my pathways are a whole lot better. Of course, I did mow it as well, but wanted to come out here. I got some flowers on some of the new lavender. I'll show you. Yeah, got some good flowers on it so far. Man, that smells good. These are all my new ones that I put in the fall, and goodness, they're gonna have blooms here shortly. I'm actually gonna set up my trail cam and get time lapse so y'all can see these, and you'll see the purple just highlight. These are 2 years old. These, actually, I probably need to prune these. I could probably prune these and stick them in rooting compound and start getting plants like inventory plants later. So this is all new growth. You can totally see this is last year's growth. This kind of grayish and this green, you can totally tell the difference, is all new. This is what you would want to prune and stick into rooting compound and soil for probably 4 to 6 weeks before you'll get some roots, and then you can make a new plant out of it. So I'm gonna trim these back, or I am gonna prune these and start some new plants. But these are doing well. Over here as well, these are kind of looking a little scraggly. They probably need to be kind of shaped up a little bit, like this one. It just kind of gets out of hand, but you can tell got purple flowers there. Looking good, looking good. I weeded everything a little bit, and smells really good back here. So anyway, my paths are looking better. Not perfect, of course, but I think it's just general maintenance. It's gonna require general maintenance. But let's go down here and see some of the new ones. These again are stuck in the fall. Ooh, I got an ugly weed coming out of this one. Yeah, you gotta make sure you get anything out of there that the lavender has to compete with, because then it'll just stunt its growth. So keep everything clean. And these rocks around it are supposed to be good for keeping everything cool, keeping the roots in, and the plant itself, the root ball, cool. If you ever are looking, that's what I've read a lot, is use these white kind of marble rocks, and that'll help. So I'm gonna come back and probably put a lot more around them after the in the summertime, just to cool it down, because you know they don't need a lot of water, but they do prefer the root ball stay cool. So that's one thing you can do. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick update. These need to be weeded really bad. I've weeded all these pretty much, but they're looking good. I'm pretty pleased, especially my paths where I burned them. So, this is looking horrible. This will definitely stunt the growth. Can't have that. Got to give them every opportunity they can have to survive and thrive. They've been eating some of my spinach and my broccoli. Can't have that. Can't have that. So my cauliflower is doing better. Last week I came here and they had pulled some animal, it was probably a squirrel, but pulled the whole thing out and set it right next to it like it was trying to set a placemat or something. Couldn't believe it. Actually, that happened 3 times. This is the 3rd time I had to replant them. Now they're in there really well. So, and they haven't moved in about 5 or 6 days. So I'm holding out hope that they are done with them. But everything's looking good, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my netting over it. See if I can protect them from birds. Look at my garlic, holy smokes. I think these got about another 3 or 4 weeks. And once they start leaning over, as you can see in my previous video, when they flop over, that's when you yank them out. But these are straight as a stick. So they're doing really, really well. My peas look like they're struggling a little bit. I don't know. These are gonna vine up, which is why I have them under here. And that way I can just break them off and grab them when I want. But they haven't hit their growth spurt yet. These here, we got cucumbers in, mini cucumbers, and they're doing well. But I want to do pickles with those, and put these in about 2 weeks ago, maybe. Started them as seed, actually. That's right, these were done as seed. And so they're just peeking through, doing good. Did 3 rows of them, here, here, and here. And so they're doing, they're doing rather well here. Looks like they got some old spinach in there or something with that. I don't know what that is. Or maybe there was a seed in there that, I don't know. But, so they're doing really well. But wanted to come out here today, put these on, and see if I can keep the pests out. We'll see. I don't know how great this will work, but if it keeps a few rabbits and squirrels out of here, all the better. Because, I like feeding other things, but not when I have a limited supply here. So my fence is pretty good. It keeps, any deer and things out like that, like big animals and stuff, but it's the little varmints that really get in there and cause mayhem. So these are just a 10 by 12, it says garden mosquito netting, and it says it absorbs water and everything, so should just be able to water right through them, and so that'll be good. But my strawberries, I can't even get over. They're just doing fantastic. I have some early bloomers and some late bloomers. This one's got a long shoot going off, but it seems like they're all blooming, every one of them. So I should have strawberries galore. Excited about that. I love eating broccoli. I love eating spinach. I love eating cauliflower. So we're trying to grow what we know we'll eat. Love strawberries. I eat them every day. So try and grow what I know I'm going to eat. I really want to get into pickling this year. I like cucumbers, and the mini cucumbers are great for pickling. So I'm going to try that this year. So far so good. I'm pleased with it. I just wish my peas would take off. My garlic is just going through the roof. I'm thinking of doing watermelon or cantaloupe in the other one. I've tried cantaloupe before and the birds just attacked it. Just ate them alive. So, but I never tried the netting over it. So I'm gonna try that with the netting over it. I might need a bigger netting. This is a 10 by 12, like I said. I don't know that that's gonna cover the whole thing, and gonna have to be really diligent about that because I love cantaloupe too, and I love watermelon. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Probably put those in early May, you know, so still probably a little too early. We got some cool nights. Got some rain coming this week, later in this week, so I'm excited about it. So, this isn't the greatest quality, as you can see. There's some tears in here. You know, they came from China. Who knows, maybe the tariffs messed everything up. Or maybe they intentionally messed them up because they knew they were going to America. I don't know. But there's some tears, as you can see. But that's all right. As long as it keeps the vermins out for a little while anyway. I know my end down there is open, but really what I'm trying to do is keep the birds out. The birds will just tear the strawberries up. And supposedly, I had heard a little way to combat that is you can spray paint rocks red and just kind of lay them in here all around. And the birds will mistakenly think they're strawberries, pick one up and decide it didn't taste that good, and maybe leave the rest of them alone. So I don't know, maybe I'll try that. But as you can see, I got a couple red ones there. See, there you go. Early. I mean, it's still the end of April and I got a couple strawberries. I put these in I think it was September of last year. So, and they'll come back. They're perennials. They'll come back every year. So should have a good harvest every year. I might have to add a couple plants like right here. I don't know if something, I thought I had put one in there, but maybe it got moved around. Squirrels or something again. Anyway, beautiful night here. These are called loblolly pines. And I got these off the USDA website. I think it was crazy. I think I got 50 of them for like $25. And I'm just gonna, I want them in pots until the fall, and then I'm gonna plant them. I did plant a couple around my new area where the grass is down there, just because I wanted to, for a little erosion control. And but I'm gonna keep these in pots until the fall when the grass has stopped growing, and then throw them in. They should do better. Not have to worry about the blazing heat of the summer. I can keep those watered really easy, and so they should do better. And so anyway, you want to go look at my blueberries? So this is one of my blueberry bushes. I trimmed it up last week. It had just some dead stuff, and I thought it was kind of impeding on the new growth, and it has. It's really helped ever since I pruned those off. It's just kind of taken off, and maybe that's just because it's been nice out, had some good sunny days. Ooh, look at that, a tick. Oh, goodness gracious. See that little feller? Yep, we don't want to mess with him. Yep, that's what having long grass. You always got to do tick checks. Yeah, because you don't want Lyme disease. Here's another one. No, that's not a blueberry. This is the other blueberry. And this is my salvia. It's looking really nice. Smells pretty good too. Put these in last fall, I think is what it was. So they're doing well. Beautiful night out. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little update. Got my garlic in the background. I got my nets all done, all on there, looking good. So there's the sun setting behind me. Beautiful. It's about 7:30 now, making for a nice sky. So thanks for tuning in as always. And like I say before, happy planting, happier nursing.